Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code B0002-11 refers to a short-to-ground issue with the driver's airbag's second inflator in the Honda Accord from the 2023 model year onwards. This error signifies that the SRS, or Supplemental Restraint System, unit has detected an abnormal voltage or current on the detection line, leading to the storage of this diagnostic trouble code. The driver's airbag, second inflator, plays a crucial role in the airbag deployment during collisions, ensuring the safety of the vehicle's occupants. Located in the steering wheel, the driver's airbag is connected via several wires, including the cable reel that allows steering movement. If the system detects that the electrical resistance across these wires is lower than expected, it triggers this DTC as a safeguard. Therefore, understanding this fault code is essential for any professional or DIY technician working on the Honda Accord's SRS system. This error code indicates a specific issue with the driver's airbag's second inflator, which is a critical component of the vehicle's supplemental restraint system, SRS. The role of the driver's airbag is to deploy and cushion the driver during a collision, enhancing safety features significantly. Located in the steering wheel, it is connected to several essential components through a wiring harness. Additionally, the cable reel connected to the steering wheel allows for the completion of electrical circuits while enabling the wheel's rotation. The SRS unit monitors these connections, and if it identifies a short circuit or failure in this line, it will store the DTC B0002-11 as a fault code. Inspecting the locations of these components is crucial, as any damage or incorrect connections can lead to safety risks in the vehicle. Several factors can lead to the triggering of DTC B0002. A fault with the driver's airbag itself can occur, particularly after an accident where the airbag has been deployed or improperly replaced, leading to internal damage or wiring issues. Another possibility is a malfunction within the cable reel, which may fail to maintain a proper connection due to wear or damage. Shorted wire connections, specifically between the airbag inflator and the SRS unit, can cause the system to detect an improperly grounded circuit, triggering the DTC. Additionally, any malfunction in the SRS unit itself can be implicated, indicating that the entire unit may need inspection if other components pass the test. Understanding these potential causes is vital in effectively diagnosing and repairing the issue. The symptoms associated with DTC B0002-11 can manifest in several ways. One of the most immediate indicators is the illumination of the airbag warning light on the dashboard, signaling a problem with the SRS. This warning light serves as an alert to the driver that there's an issue needing immediate attention, as it directly relates to vehicle safety. Furthermore, there may be functionality issues with airbag deployment in the event of a collision, raising safety concerns. If the system cannot detect the proper voltage or continuity, it may disable the airbag function entirely, leading to an SRS system failure. Thus, these symptoms should not be ignored, as they indicate significant safety risks that require prompt action. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B0002-11 involves performing a confirmation procedure. This process necessitates turning the vehicle to the on mode and waiting for a period of 10 seconds. During this time, the SRS unit runs a self-check to determine if any new or existing diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, will be indicated. If the DTC B0002-11 is displayed again, the troubleshooting will need to proceed to further inspection of the related components. Conversely, if no additional DTCs are present, it may suggest that the problem lies predominantly with the driver's airbag itself. Therefore, this step is crucial as it sets the groundwork for understanding whether the issue is isolated or part of a larger systemic concern within the airbag system. In the second troubleshooting step, the focus shifts specifically to the driver's airbag. Before any disconnection of the SRS-related connector, it is essential to conduct the 12-volt battery terminal disconnection procedure and wait for at least 3 minutes to avoid accidental deployment of the airbag. Once this precaution has been taken, inspect the driver's airbag's second inflator connector, checking for any signs of looseness or damage. Ensure that all electrical connections are tight and that there are no frayed wires or corrosion present that could impede functionality. If abnormalities are found, addressing these issues could resolve the DTC. However, if everything appears normal, yet the code persists, it suggests further scrutiny of associated components like the cable reel or SRS unit might be necessary. The next step in the troubleshooting process is to inspect the cable reel connections. As with previous steps, begin with the SRS-related disconnection procedure for safety. Once the cable reel is accessible, inspect its connectors thoroughly. You will specifically want to check the 4-pin cable reel connector and, is necessary, disconnect it to evaluate its condition. It is essential to verify the continuity of both the power supply wires, LA2+ and LA2-, which should show resistance values greater than 1 megaohms when properly functioning. If either wire presents a lower resistance or shows signs of shorting, it indicates that the cable reel may need replacement due to breakdown in its internal wires. This inspection is necessary for a functional and safe airbag system. Following the cable reel inspection, the next step is to conduct a thorough shorted wire inspection involving the wiring between the SRS unit and the cable reel. Preparations should include disconnecting the appropriate SRS unit connector. Utilizing a multimeter, check the LA2+ and LA2- lines again. The expectation is that both should indicate more than 1 megaohm resistance, pointing to the absence of shorting to ground. If either line fails to meet this criterion and shows signs of being shorted, corrective actions need to be taken. Understanding this resistance check is important, as it validates that no wiring issues are present that could trigger the DTC. Effective troubleshooting here helps isolate the problem further, allowing for a more precise repair strategy. The final step of the troubleshooting process is to inspect the SRS unit itself. If all the previous inspections indicated no problems in the driver's airbag, cable reel, and related circuits, this leads to the conclusion that the SRS unit may have developed an internal fault. Monitoring for any irregular readings or confirmations from the SRS unit can assist in substantiating this deduction. Before replacement, thoroughly review the outcomes of all prior inspections and confirm that no other components are contributing to the DTC. If the SRS unit continues to show anomalies after all checks, replacing it might be necessary to ensure full functionality of the airbag system. A faulty SRS unit not only impacts airbag operation, but can compromise the overall safety features in the vehicle. After completing the necessary repairs or replacements for any faulty components related to DTC B0002-11, it is vital to conduct a final repair verification. This involves clearing the DTC from the system using an appropriate diagnostic tool. Once the code has been cleared, the next step is to test the functionality of the airbag system to confirm that it operates correctly during a deployment sequence. This verification should involve multiple checks to see if any new DTCs arise and ensure that the previous issues do not recur. Only after confirming that both the airbag system and SRS unit are functioning as intended should the vehicle be deemed safe for driving again. This step is essential to reinforce the reliability of the repairs made and guarantee passenger safety. Preventive maintenance is crucial in making sure that issues like DTC B0002-11 do not arise in the future. Regularly scheduled inspections of the Supplemental Restraint System, SRS, can help identify potential problems before they escalate. Inspecting the wiring harness and connectors for wear and tear, corrosion, or any signs of damage can prolong the lifespan and functionality of the airbag system. Furthermore, if the vehicle has been involved in any form of collision, it is essential to assess the condition of all components, as even minor impacts can lead to malfunction. Adopting these preventive measures not only enhances safety, but encourages maintaining the integrity of safety systems in the vehicle over time. In conclusion, understanding DTC B0002-11 and its implications is paramount for any Honda Accord owner or technician. The troubleshooting steps provide a structured approach to diagnose the driver's airbag second inflator issue effectively. From confirming the DTC initially to inspecting each involved component, this detailed process ensures that all potential faults are systematically addressed. Following these steps accurately not only facilitates repairs, but also guarantees the reliability of the airbag system, ensuring a passenger's safety. Finally, incorporating preventive maintenance into vehicle care practices will help in preserving the integrity of the SRS, making strides toward a safer driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.